Did you know that spending time with cats is never wasted? What, cat got your tongue? Never trust a person who doesn't like cats. Hi, I'm Allie, the literary sewist. Here in my crafting castle, I create projects inspired by the books that I sew. So sit back, grab a bowl of milk, and let me tell you what you should read. Catwoman, Soulstealer by Sarah J. Maas. But quick, before you forget, subscribe to my channel for future episodes chock full of bookish sewing goodness. Catwoman Soulstealer is a DC Icons novel for young adults. This one features Selina Kyle, everyone's favorite crazy cat lady. In this story, Selina is doing everything she can to help pay her sister's medical bills. Her sister has cystic fibrosis and it has traumatized her family, put them in a very difficult position, and all Selina wants to do is take care of her little sister. So Selina cuts a deal that will be beneficial to all of them. She ends up leaving town. The main part of our story takes place 2 years after she disappeared from Gotham. She has a new mission and a new persona. Selina is now Holly Vanderhees. She is a young socialite who is working her way up through the ranks of the Gotham elite. She spends her days doing the socialite thing and her nights slinking around as Catwoman. While out on the town during a string of robberies and ulterior motives, she discovers that Batman is not in town right now. So she definitely knows this is the right time for her to be there. On the other hand, we have Luke Fox, who is our Batwing of this story, and he is on the lookout to make sure that nothing goes out of line while Batman is gone. Eventually, Selina ends up partnering with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. They have a whole mission that they're looking to accomplish. You know, for those classic bad girl shenanigans. Selina is so real. This backstory that they give her is so much more down to earth and unique to her character without making her just straight up crazy cat lady. So it made her so much more realistic than a lot of her comic book backstories have given her. It's nice for the comics to have her with that campy, over-the-top backstory, but in this novel format, it was really great to see such a humanized version of Selina Kyle. Dark and gritty Gotham is completely represented here, and I am so here for it. I love the Batman comics, I love the Batman stories, and Gotham is just like it for me. It really draws me in. I like the dark aspect of it, and Sarah J. Maas did a fantastic job of including that in this story. It could have been a little lighter, it's YA. It really incorporated the corruption and the crime that we all know takes place in Gotham. The overall vibe of Sarah J. Maas's writing really worked for this story. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy were such a pleasant surprise for me. I went into this story not really knowing a whole lot about it. I just happened to love Catwoman. So to have them make an appearance and to work so great into what Selina's plans were was phenomenal. I enjoyed them being there so much. They both personify their classic tropes and are just so adorable. So the things that I didn't like so much, Luke Fox as a love interest was kind of pointless to me. He was just there to be a love interest. He wasn't super engaging in the story. I would have been fine with it just being frenemies and having that kind of relationship over a romantic relationship. It just didn't do anything for me in this particular setting. It also felt a bit rushed. I understand that DC Icons is very much a YA demographic, and that is fine. I have much love for YA novels. They could have given us a little bit more story development, 25, 50, 100 pages more. It just needed a little more meat to it. So Selina's ultimate plot is rushed a little bit, and I just wanted a little bit more. This novel felt like a fanfic to me. I loved it, every moment of it. It was a lot of fun. If you were to write a backstory for Selina Kyle, what would it be? What would your fanfic tell me how Selina Kyle became Catwoman? That's the most interesting part, right? We all love a good origin story. Or is there another comic book character you'd like to give an origin story? Is there something working in your brain that you thought would be really cool? So tell me in the comments below. My inspiration from this does come from the story. It also is a little bit on the side of just the fact that I love Catwoman. I am doing Catwoman for Halloween. So I'm doing Sarah J. Maas style Catwoman, but like the going out on the look. So a young, excitable Catwoman with a little bit of an edgy younger vibe to her. So not the skin tight leather, that's not my thing, but something fun. So hang out with me for just a little bit while I do some sewing, and I will show off what my Halloween costume is going to be, even if I don't get to go trick-or-treating this year. Open crafting castle for business.
This time, someone would come looking. Hopefully, they'd want to play.
Let's talk about color blocking. Color blocking is piecing together fabrics for one section. This pattern has the blocking built in for you. It's important to keep the correct pieces together. Top stitching and ironing keeps everything nice and smooth. I'm adding a t-shirt applique panel to this project. Make sure you use plenty of pins or stay tape when sewing on an applique. When a pattern has mirrored sections, take the time to line this up accurately. Hoodies are one of my favorite things to sew, because I know they will be so cozy when I put them on. Story time! Jim Lee's Catwoman art is my favorite. I met him once at a comic signing and took a pic with him. Then the camera battery died. My husband was not amused. No pic for him. I keep that pic framed in the living room. And now, it's cat burglar time. Power down, crafting castle.
The ears on the dark helmet, the oversized lenses, the claws that she just retracted after that spectacular jump, even her steps toward him, oozed feline grace.
Thank you so much for joining me this week as I discussed Catwoman Soulstealer. I had a really great time and I'm so looking forward to Halloween this year. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you want more bookish sewing goodness. We also have sewing tutorials and lots of reading fun coming up. And if you love my Halloween idea, please be sure to like this video. Happy Halloween, everyone. See you next time. Wow.